And welcome to the Arbor Ice Cube for Pioneer and Lincoln Unified High School Hockey. I'm Pete Poyer, along with we're bringing you all the action here on City TV Sports, and we are underway. Face-off won by Lincoln, back into the Lincoln zone. Puck goes into the corner, and covered up by Lincoln behind their own net, and they will bring it out. Center ice. Intercepted there by number 15, Eric Domino, defensive captain for the Pioneers. And they bring it back out center ice. And Pioneer will send it down in behind the Lincoln net, where they'll pick it up and shoot it out center ice. Icing waved off. Race for the puck, won by Pioneer. Puck back out center ice. That'll go all the way down to the goaltender for Lincoln. And they'll cover up and bring it back out. Now shot down into the Pioneer zone. In behind the net. Stopped there by starting goaltender Spencer Peck for the Pioneers. Still battling for the puck. Picked up by Domino. He sends it ahead to Robert Bondi. Now puck in behind the Lincoln net. Lincoln player spilled. Held in at the blue line by Bryce Brown. Now Bondi picks it up in the corner. He's ridden off the puck. Right there, Louis Marr picks it up for Pioneer. He'll swing it right up in front of the net. Backhander on net. Didn't get through. There's another shot by Bondi. That one stopped. Now right out in front of the net. And goal for Pioneer. Number 12. Looked like Tommy Picorni right there camped out in front of the net. And he put it behind the Lincoln goaltender for Pioneer's first tally of the game. Now we have a goal on replay. And there's Bondi. He swings it out in front of the net. And there's Picorni all alone, and he puts a top shelf over the goaltender for Pioneer's goal. Now 17-minute periods. That one comes at 2 minutes and 56 seconds of the first period. And face-off won by Pioneer. Now Pioneer will swing out of their own zone, bringing it out. Jeremy Brown to center ice. Nearly picked off by Lincoln. They'll bring it back into their own zone. Intercepted by Pioneer. And Garrett Helbert there to knock it back out center ice. Racing forward, Brandon McKellar for Pioneer. Now right out front. And knocked away. That'll be picked up by Lincoln, brought back out center ice into the Pioneer zone. That pass is deflected. And back down the ice, Jack Wisman for Pioneer. Quick shot save made. Now Pioneer will keep possession in the Lincoln zone. Trying to steer around behind the net and picked up there by Lincoln, and they'll bring it back out center ice. Now there's a quick shot. That one is steered wide of the net. Another shot is blocked. Another shot. Quick shot. Save made by Peck. And the puck laying right at Peck's feet as he fell down, but was able to cover up before Lincoln could put the goal away. And we have that exchange on replay. There's the shot that's blocked. Right to another Lincoln player, and there's the puck right out in front of Peck, and he covers it up and makes the save. Now back to live action. And puck being fought for at center ice. And offsides is the call by the referee. Alex Seaman over the blue line before Matt Kaufman. So the faceoff will come back out over the Lincoln blue line. Both teams going for line changes. Face-off won by Bradburn. Check it. And out. Pioneer will just steer it down the ice and behind the Lincoln goaltender. It comes back out all the way around. Now picked up by Bradburn. He'll get it over to Austin Carl. Back to Bradburn and behind the Lincoln net. No one in front of the net for Pioneer. Bradburn turns with it. Now picked up by Lincoln. And they'll send it down the ice. And offsides is the call. Now 12:30 to play in the first period. Pioneer with a 1-0 lead over Lincoln Unified. Now puck at center ice. Lincoln will fire it into the Pioneer zone. Halbert will go back for it, pick it up. Knocked out center ice. Back out to the point. Held in there by Halbert. Playing right in front of the nets. And that shot just slides wide of the net. A big slap shot sails past the net by Brown. Corning behind the Lincoln net, fighting for possession of the puck. Pass out in front. That pass can't connect, and Lincoln will bring it back out center ice. There's a slap shot, save made by Peck. And back down the ice into the Lincoln zone. Picked up by Marr. Marr still with it. Around two players. A backhand shot. Save made. And another goal for Pioneer. Goaltender made the first save, and on the rebound, looked like it was Robert Bondi with the goal. And we'll check that with the score. And here's a look at it on the replay. There's Marr picking it up, dancing around defenders. He puts the initial backhander right on net, and it is Marr with the rebound, the backhand rebound, in behind the Lincoln goalkeeper for a 2-0 Pioneer lead. Oh, Pioneer with it again. That one off the side of the net. Shot by McKellar. And Pioneer really dominating possession of the puck right now. There's another one right up in front of nets, and that one sails wide by McKellar. There's another shot save made. That's shot by Rudberg. And finally back down the ice. Skating back for it, Domino, picking it up for Pioneer. And he'll bring it back out center ice. Now sent in by Josh Packard for Pioneer. And just like that, it's back out and down the ice. There's another quick shot. And save made. Brandon McKellar with the shot. And take a look at that on the replay. There's McKellar with the shot, and a nice save there. Glove save by the Lincoln goaltender. And Face-off won by Pioneer. There's a shot from the blue line. That by Matt Fitchett. And another save for Lincoln. Pioneer really dominating play. They're peppering the Lincoln goaltender. And this time Pioneer can't hold it in at the blue line. Lincoln really struggling. There's a Lincoln player down on the ice. He finally gets up, gets back into the action. Now circling back with it, Fitchett for Pioneer. Now picked up by Seaman. They'll send it in behind the Lincoln net. Covered up there. And Lincoln Unified will bring it back out center ice. And they'll send it into the Pioneer zone. David Bergman loses control of the puck. Picked up by Lincoln in behind the Pioneer net. A dangerous pass. A little bit of a collision there, but picked up by Pioneer. Carrying is Thomas Karcher. And another save by Lincoln. Face off to the left of the Lincoln goaltender. Face off controlled by Pioneer. Intercepted and sent out center ice. Not far enough for an icing. Circling behind his net, Eric Barroso for Pioneer. Now brought out center ice, picked up by Austin Carl. And Carl's still with it. He'll send it back to Bradburn. There's another shot. That hit a leg. And back out center ice. Picked up in the Pioneer zone by Helbert. And Pioneer back down the ice. Shots are 9-2 in favor of Pioneer. Lincoln not really able to mount much of an offensive effort other than those two shots, I should say. Play being carried here by Pioneer. 7:27 to play in the first period. There's Pioneer again, and a quick goal by Louis Marr. Louis Marr just skated in from the blue line and took the shot and put it over the stick side shoulder of the Lincoln goalkeeper for Pioneer's third tally of the game. Marr comes up with his second goal. He brought back out center ice. Yeah, covered up by Pioneer. They'll shoot it back out center ice once again and down the ice. And that's far enough for an icing. Well, faceoff will come back down into the Lincoln zone. And we have that last goal by Louis Marr on replay. He just picks it up, skates in, takes the shot, lifts it high over the shoulder and into the net for Pioneer's third goal of the game. Now face off to the right of Spencer Peck. First face off of the game for Lincoln down in the Pioneer zone, but it's just like that. Won by Pioneer and sent all the way back into the Lincoln zone. Now Lincoln will bring it back out center ice. Covered up there by Domino. Marr with it again. There's another shot right into the glove. Goaltender saw it all the way. I'll face off down in the Lincoln zone. Face off won by Lincoln. And they'll bring it back out center ice. Taking off the puck. There's a shot. Sails wide of the net. Sent back out center ice by McKellar. Now back into the Lincoln zone. Shot by McKellar, blocked. And puck back out center ice. And that far enough for an icing. Face-off will come back down into the Lincoln zone. 5:51 to play in the first period. It's been all Pioneer. As you can see on the score, 3-0. Shots are 11-2 in favor of the Pioneers. Face-off is going to stay in the Pioneer zone after a discussion with the referees. Now covered up by Peck. And another face-off in the Pioneer zone. Face-off controlled by Pioneer. Send it around behind the net, over the blue line, and out to center ice. Now race for the puck. Poke check by the goalkeeper. And another quick shot and a save made. And we'll have another face-off down to the Lincoln zone. Face-off controlled by Lincoln, but covered up quickly by Pioneer. Jeremy Brown attempts a shot, but it's blocked by a Lincoln stick. And Pioneer still controlling. That pass bounces off a Lincoln leg. Now it'll be picked up by Seaman in the corner. And that puck comes out center ice all the way down the ice. And that'll be an icing call. Another face-off down in Lincoln end. Face-off controlled by Lincoln. They'll bring it out center ice. Now behind the Pioneer net. Now out front quickly, and a quick shot. Off the side of the net. Lincoln's best chance right there. The puck tipped off Peck's glove and bounced off the outside of the net. Now just like that, Pioneer back down the ice. Carl will carry it in. And Lincoln will clear. Peck's going to have to play it. It's right on net. They'll get it to Eric Barroso. And Pioneer will bring it back out center ice. Now shot back down into Lincoln zone. And Lincoln will send it back out center ice. Picked up by Picorni. Picorni over to Fitchett. Now back to Tommy Picorni. Scored the first goal in this game. Picorni loses control right at the Lincoln blue line. Now send to the Pioneer zone. Covered up there. Picked up by Wisman. I'll send it out center ice. Now Picorni with it for Pioneer. Steering into the Lincoln zone, gets a quick shot off, save made. McCorney gets it back. Tries to get it to a teammate, but it's off his skate. McCorney with it again, right out in front of the net, now behind the net. McCorney still with it. Now he'll send it to Marr. Marr with a shot, odd angle shot that's over the net. That puck bounces all the way out and down the ice. And covered up there by the Pioneer defense. Now right out in front of the net, there's a quick shot. Sticked aside by Peck. Held in by Lincoln, and we have a whistle. I got a replay of that Lincoln near miss. Puck right out in front of the net, and you see it really hit the net, but the side of the net on the outside. Lincoln's best scoring chance so far. Now puck controlled by Domino for Pioneer. They'll bring it over the center ice line and shoot it into the Lincoln zone. Held in at the blue line by Brown. Now puck is down the ice. Long shot by Lincoln and easy save by Spencer Peck there. He saw it all the way right into his glove. And we'll have a face-off down in the Pioneer zone. 2:12 left in the first period. Face-off won by Pioneer. Puck back out center ice. McKellar will carry into the Lincoln zone. Held in at the blue line. It's Packard with it. Puck right out in front. Intercepted by Lincoln. And they'll bring it back down the ice. Now, a long shot. Out by center ice. That's in behind the net. Pioneer will bring it back out. That pass off of skates. Another shot by McKellar. And a quick save. Bouncing puck, but covered up by Lincoln. Now face off down to the Lincoln Unified Zone. $1:25 to play here in the first period, and I think Lincoln Unified really looking for that break to try and regroup. Try and regroup and reset and get ready for the second period. Now right up in front of the net, a little weak backhander, easy cover up there. And another face-off down in the Lincoln zone. Face-off controlled by Pioneer. Circling in front of the net, there's a quick shot, save made. Another quick save. A couple of shots there by Alex Seaman on the Lincoln goalkeeper. Another face-off down in the Lincoln zone. They're controlled by Pioneer, but they can't hold it in. They come back out center ice, picked up there by Garrett Helbert. Now Seaman with it again for Pioneer. Quick shot. And it'll bounce up into the netting. Oh, another face-off down in the Lincoln zone. Face-off controlled by Pioneer out at the blue line. A shot that hit a skate. Never made it through. Well, play being fought for down in the near corner. Picked up by Lincoln, and they'll shoot it out center ice. And that's going to be far enough for another icing. And another face-off down in the Lincoln zone. 40 seconds to play. Pioneer with the big 3-0 lead. A whiff there. Still controlled by Karcher. Now he loses it. Held in at the blue line. Nice job there by Feachit. Backhander off a skate. Feachit will pick it up again behind the Lincoln net. And covered up by Lincoln Unified and brought back out center ice. Under 10 seconds to play here in the first period. And a save by Peck. And a face-off with just 6.2 seconds left down in the Pioneer zone. Pioneer got the scoring underway early on inside of 3 minutes to play. Tommy Picorni with Pioneer's first goal. And then Louis Marr came up with a couple of goals just a couple of minutes apart midway through the first period for Pioneer's 3-0 lead. Oh, one by Pioneer, sent back out center ice, and that's going to do it for period number 1. Pioneer with the 3-0 lead after 1 period of play here at City TV Sports. We're going to take a break and come back with second period action right after this.
PEG TV. Public, education, and government television programs reflect the specific interests and diversity of local communities. You've probably watched it without really knowing what it is or how it benefits you directly. Each community has its own personality, its own style, its own priorities, its own obstacles and needs. And one thing each community has in common is not just the need for its own voice, but access to the means to express it. PEG TV provides that. PEG TV channels are non-commercial and combined nationally deliver more original, locally made shows than all commercial television stations combined. PEG TV delivers entertaining, informational programs for everyone: seniors, youth, parents, educators, consumers, and in some areas delivers multilingual programming for ethnic communities. PEG TV also provides vital election coverage, public safety, and emergency information specific to where you live. Standard programming often includes council and commission meetings, public service announcements, and informational bulletin boards. Special interest programming often includes local festivals, parades, concerts, talk shows, magazine-style shows, and other programs unique to your village, your township, your city, and your neighborhood, which are often overlooked by commercial media programming. In many communities, PEG TV provides the only coverage of local government. Without PEG, it can be difficult for citizens to stay informed about local government issues and events. Your community has a voice, and that voice is speaking to your subdivision, your streets, your senior citizens, your property, and your family's safety, and it's speaking to you. Please learn more about this valuable resource. Tune in to your local PEG channels. Then give the following websites a visit. Remember, we are your voice. PEG TV, public education and government television. Your voice, your community, your PEG.
And welcome back with second half action here on City TV Sports. Pioneer with a 3-0 lead. And picked up by Pioneer in their own end. Covered up by Lincoln, and they'll bring it back out center ice. Now down into the Pioneer zone. Picked up quickly back right there, brought back out center ice. Radburn ridden off the puck there. And we have a whistle and a offsides is the call. Oh, face off outside the Lincoln blue line. Now puck out center ice. Shot back into the Lincoln zone. I got to look at the replay here. Pioneer with the wraparound try. That's Picorni. And save made by Lincoln, keeping this game at just 3-0 in favor of the Pioneers. Now face-off controlled by Lincoln Unified. They'll bring it out center ice. Now bouncing puck right on Spencer Peck, where he controls it and stops it for a face-off. Face-off down in the Pioneer zone to the left of Spencer Peck. Quick shot by Lincoln Unified, wide of the net, controlled by Pioneer, and then they'll bring it back out over their own blue line. Brought back in momentarily by Pioneer, but shot back out center ice. Attempted clear by Lincoln, unsuccessful. Pioneer controls. McKellar will send it to the other side of the ice. And back out over the blue line. Now picking it up and circling with it, Josh Packard. They'll carry into the Lincoln zone. Down behind the net. Stops it. Picked up there by McKellar. And that's going to come back out center ice. Picked up by Eric Domino. Domino loses control and a shot right on net. And Peck there to make the save. Shots 18-6 in favor of Pioneer. Hope you're enjoying all the action here on City TV Sports. I'm Pete Boyer with all the play-by-play action for you from the Ann Arbor Ice Cube. Pioneer and Lincoln hockey. And Pioneer with 3 goals in the first period. And that's where we stand with Pioneer with a 3-0 lead here early in the second period. Now covering up, Lincoln will circle back in their own zone. Puck back, brought out center ice. Intercepted by Begman. Now Begman will send it in behind the net. Puck all the way down the ice, and this will be icing and face off back down to the Lincoln zone. Face-off controlled by Pioneer, but all the way back down in the Pioneer zone. Picked up there by Brown. Brown takes a big hit. Now puck in behind the net. In amongst skates, and we have a whistle. Take a look at that hit on the replay. Oh, first power play of the game. Well, Pioneer controlling. There's a quick shot save made. Held into the blue line by Wisman. Another play right up in front of the net. Another cover up by Lincoln. There's a replay of that redirect shot. Right on net, right through the defenseman of Lincoln. The goalkeeper had to be sharp there, make that save. That'll be cleared by Lincoln. Domino loses an edge. Marr is right there to pick it up. Now Domino has it again. And he'll bring it out. He'll get it to Marr. Marr will carry it over the Lincoln blue line. Well, Marr still with it in behind the net. Now back to the blue line to Domino. Jumps past Marr, but he's there to cover up into the middle. And cleared by Lincoln Unified and down the ice. 50 seconds left in the Pioneer power play. Domino will bring it out of his own zone. He'll hand it up to McKellar. McKellar with a quick shot save made. Big rebound. Cleared by Lincoln Unified. Now back to the blue line. Held in. But brought back out over the blue line. Says the referee, Garrett Helbert did not hold it in. No, faceoff comes back out over the Lincoln blue line. Just 21 seconds left on the power play. Centering pass intercepted by Lincoln, and they'll send it down the ice. There's 10 seconds left in the power play. Fitchett will bring it out center ice. Power play is over. Put back down the ice. Peck will cover it up there. We have a whistle. And we have a penalty call on Josh Packard for Pioneer. He's going to go to the penalty box, and Lincoln Unified will get their first power play opportunity right after Pioneer had their chance on the power play. Here's a look at Packard in the penalty box. 11:22 to play here in the second period. No scoring in this period. All of it came in the first period, and all of it from the Pioneers. Puck sent back down the ice by Pioneer. Puck brought back out center ice. Stopped at the blue line. And cleared all the way down into the Lincoln zone. Another intercept by Pioneer, sent back down the ice. Another intercept by Pioneer. And Lincoln having trouble getting even over the Pioneer blue line to get their power play started. And another intercept and another clear by Pioneer. Half the power play used up, and Lincoln Unified yet to cross the Pioneer blue line. Well, they managed to get the puck over the blue line, but again covered up by Pioneer, held in at the blue line. Shot on net, save made by Peck, saw it all the way. Pioneer will bring it out and send it down the ice. .40 seconds left on the power play for Lincoln Unified. Pass too far. Players hitting the ice. Picked up by Lincoln, sent in behind the Pioneer net. Brown there to cover up, held in at the blue line. Puck directed right on net. And with just 19 seconds left in the power play, we'll have a face-off to the right of Spencer Peck. Face-off held in by Lincoln. What a quick cover up there by Bondi. And Bondi sends it all the way down the ice. Power play over. 9:20 left in the second period. Lincoln only able to muster one shot on goal during that 2-minute power play. Shot still being dominated by the Pioneers, 22-8. Pioneer carrying into the Lincoln zone. Puck in behind the net. Now brought back out by Lincoln Unified. Just like that, taken off the puck. And brought back out center ice, icing waved off. Picked up by Kaufman for Pioneer. Now there's a shot that sails wide of the net by Wisman. Held in by Domino. And Wisman holds it into the blue line, and finally Lincoln clears their own zone. It'll go all the way down to Peck, and he'll steer it in behind his own net. And another icing waved off. And Lincoln will go back to pick it up and get it back out center ice. Intercepted by Domino. He'll hand it off to Wisman, and Wisman will send it out center ice. Now all alone, it's Packard right on net, and covering up is Lincoln for the save. Now we have that save on replay. Here's Packard really all alone, and right into the gut of the Lincoln goaltender. Easy save for them. Now held in, redirect, that sails wide of the net. Now puck being fought down in the near corner. Held in by Packard, back into the corner. Now behind the net. Packard picks it up in the corner, sends it out front of the net, and a goal! Goal for Pioneer. Looked like William Rudberg with the redirect as the puck was high in the air and directed off a stick and into the net. For Pioneer's fourth goal of the game. That goal on replay. Well, there's Packard with it. He sends it out. There's a shot by McKellar. Well, it looked like it was redirected by Rudberg, but McKellar is going to get credit for the goal. And a breakaway for Lincoln, and off the crossbar. Now puck back down in Lincoln zone. There's a shot blocked by a Lincoln stick. Now Bondi picks it up for Pioneer. They'll send it back to Wisman. That one off a leg. Bunch of traffic right out in front of the net. And we got to look at that Lincoln breakaway on replay. High and off the goaltender's shoulder and over the crossbar. Peck had to be sharp there. Keep Lincoln off the board and preserve his shutout. Now carried into the Lincoln zone by Karcher. Pioneer can't hold it in. Race for the puck. It'll be won by Bradburn. Held into the blue line. Shot intercepted by Pioneer. Now Wisman with it on the backhander. Save made. The puck still loose and behind the Lincoln net. And Lincoln will clear their own zone. And that'll be an icing. And face-off back down in the Lincoln zone. 5:33 to play here in the second period. Brandon McKellar with the only goal of this period for Pioneer, and they hold a 4-0 lead. Hope you're enjoying all the action here on CTV Sports. Pioneer and Lincoln hockey from Ann Arbor Ice Cube. South is all set. Referee drops the puck. There's a quick shot by Domino. Kick save by Lincoln goalkeeper. Now right up front again, another quick save. Pair of great saves by Lincoln. There's a quick shot and glove save by Peck. Unified picking up their intensity here. Done by their goaltender, who has made some really good saves in this second period. Face off. Finally picked up and controlled by Seaman for Pioneer. Now Kaufman will carry it into the Lincoln zone. Kaufman loses control. Clear their own zone. And we're going to have a penalty call. And the shot save made, covered up. And the stoppage play. Going to be a penalty on Lincoln and another Pioneer power play opportunity. Looked like tripping might have been the call. We have that penalty call on the replay. There's a shot by Domino that never makes its way through. Now Rudberg loses his stick. Finally gets it back. Another shot and another whistle. Referee is motioning for a player to come over to the penalty box. It's going to be a Pioneer. And it looks like it's going to be William Rudberg. Rudberg. They played the the puck with his glove in the offensive zone, and that created the penalty. And now we're playing 4-on-4 for 1 minute and 38 seconds. Lincoln will have a very short 17-second power play once this 4-on-4 is over. There's a quick shot by Louis Marr and a save made. Another face-off down in the Lincoln Unified Zone. Lincoln gets control after the face-off, sends it down the ice. And an icing is the call. Another face-off down in the Lincoln zone. .355 to play here in the second period. Face-off controlled by Lincoln. Change directions. Intercepted by Bondi. He rolls off his stick and picked up by Lincoln. And they'll bring it out of their own zone. Now collision. Pioneer controlling. That shot never made it to the goalkeeper. Steered away by Lincoln. And down the ice. He picked up there by Halbert. Halbert will send it up to Bondi. Bondi will carry it in. Bondi still with it. Loses control. Puck in behind the net. Packard picks it up. He loses control. Held in by Pioneer. Is held in by Eric Barroso. And right up in front, quick shot. Save made. Shot by Packard. Packard with another shot net. Whiffed. Now Pioneer going for the line change. Lincoln will carry it out. Both teams back at full strength. And that shot off a Lincoln stick. Oh, face-off will stay down in the Lincoln zone. .212 left in the period. Face-off controlled by Pioneer. Louis Marr circles with it. Still has it. Deeks one man. Now hands it off to McKellar. Right out in front of the net. Goaltender looking behind him. Never made it in the net. Now Siller will send it to McKellar. And bouncing puck. Leaped on by the Lincoln goaltender. Now face-off will stay down in the Lincoln zone. Shot along the ice, that slides wide of the net. Held in by Siller. Puck in behind the Lincoln net. Chasing after it, Karcher. Carl and Karcher down there. Now Carl has it. He loses control, but it's held in by Brown. Now picked up by Karcher once again. Circles in front of the net. Can't get a shot off. Held in once again by Brown. Austin Carl picks it up for Pioneer. C.J. Bradburn with it for Pioneer. Centering pass. That doesn't make it through. And Pioneer buzzing here late, under a minute to play in the period. Big scrum, and Karcher comes away with it. Now back to Siller. Shot along the ice, and a goal for Pioneer. That might have deflected off a Lincoln player. Look at the replay. Difficult to tell who scored that goal. We'll make it Pioneer 5 and Lincoln nothing.
Pioneer goal scored by number 2,
C.J. Bradburn with the goal, and it was a deflection by Bradburn. And under 20 seconds to play in the second period. Held in the blue line by Domino. Another quick shot along the ice. Rebound and another save made. And a Pioneer player dumped over the goalkeeper. David Begeman takes a spill. The referee is talking to the Lincoln player. 6.4 seconds left. Pioneer's going to head to the power play here in the waning seconds of the second period. Both teams are set. Face off is controlled by Lincoln. They tip it out center ice. That's going to erase the rest of the time left here in the second period. Well, another 2 goals scored in this period. Once again, both by Pioneer. At 9:06, it's Brandon McKellar. And at 16:24, it's C.J. Bradburn. And Pioneer with the big 5-0 lead heading into the third and final period. We'll be back with third period action right here on City TV Sports.
Frozen yellow iguanas, fine Yugoslavian inventors, feathered Yak Island? If you live in Ann Arbor, those FYI shows might not interest you. What you need is For Your Information, Channel 19's award-winning news and information magazine show about everything Ann Arbor. And FYI's on at 10, 6, and 10, so you'll have plenty of chances to watch.
FYI.
FYI, an insider's look at the people and events that make our city special.
Hi, I'm Jim Blow, host of Conversations. Twice a month, I have the opportunity to interview the people in Ann Arbor you care to see and hear from. City council members, the mayor, members of the school board, all the way to members of Congress. I've had the pleasure over the past 18 years to bring these people to you. I invite you to join me and the rest of Ann Arbor in Conversations here on City TV Channel 19.
Ward Talk. Ann Arbor City Council members take your phone calls live. It's the third Wednesday of each month, only on Channel 19 City TV.
Be a part of creating television for your community. Come on into the Community Television Network, CTN, where we offer free services like production training, facilities, and airtime to Ann Arbor residents and nonprofit groups. CTN, where Ann Arbor is on TV.
And we are on tap here on City TV Sports for period number 3, Pioneer and Lincoln hockey. As you can see, it's all been Pioneer with a 5-0 lead. The first period, 3 goals by Pioneer. First one scored by Tommy Picorni, followed up by 2 by Louis Marr. In the second period, it was Brandon McKellar and C.J. Bradburn with the goals for Pioneer, and that is how they have built their 5-0 lead over Lincoln Unified. And we are underway here in the third period. Pioneer on the power play. Back to the blue line. And Domino directed it towards the net. And right there was Picorni, but he could not get the shot behind the goalkeeper. One of the Lincoln Unified players has broken a stick. And that'll be frozen by the goalkeeper for Lincoln. And we'll have another face-off down in the Lincoln Unified zone. 1:23 left on the power play for Pioneer. Goalkeeper with a broken stick. Nice job by the Lincoln defender, quickly handing her stick to the goalkeeper, so the goalkeeper had something in their hand. Face-off control by Pioneer. Bouncing puck intercepted by Lincoln. They'll clear it down the ice. Now Domino will bring it up the ice for Pioneer. Hands it off to Picorni. Picorni swinging on net. Quick shot. Deflected away by the goalkeeper. Picorni will keep control. Picorni over to Marr. Marr back to the blue line where Domino will pick it up. Now quickly back to Marr. And a quick shot, and Picorni shoots that and deflects off the goalkeeper. The faceoff will stay down in the Lincoln zone. 37 seconds left on the power play for Pioneer. Pioneer will go with wholesale changes. Face-off won by Pioneer. Sent back to the blue line. Lincoln can't clear. Held in by Feachit. He'll send it over to Helbert. Now Helbert down to Packard. Packard will hand it off to McKellar. Now right up in front of the net. Quick shot, save made. Bondi with the shot for Pioneer. And Lincoln will clear. 5 seconds left on the power play. And that'll do it. Lincoln is back at full strength. And Pioneer will grab it behind their own net and bring it back out. Packard will send it up to McKellar. Well, McKellar with a quick shot, save made, rebound. And Packard, another shot, and frozen puck. Lincoln looking for a penalty. The referee shaking his head no. No, faceoff will stay down in the Lincoln Unified zone. There's a quick shot. Just a collision. No penalty on the play. Now puck picked up by Begeman. Now into an empty corner. Picked up by Lincoln. Well, Pioneer can't hold it in. Now bring it out center ice. Now Begeman picks up the intercept. Quick shot, save made. And in behind the goaltender. Goaltender could not hang on to it. And it's a goal by David Begeman. Puck handcuffed the goalkeeper. And it went in behind the net for Pioneer's 6th goal. We'll take a look at that on the replay. There's Begeman with it. The shot. And between the wickets and into the goal. And Pioneer with their 6th goal of the game. This one by David Begeman for Pioneer. Little face off at center ice.
Pioneer goal scored by number 19, David Begeman. Assisted by number 23.
Pioneer with it again. Carl will head in. Centering pass right out in front of the net. And just missed by Karcher. Now puck in behind the net. Being fought for. Carl will send it on net. Right on the doorstep. Puck laid there, picked up by Lincoln Unified, and they'll send it down the ice. No icing. There's a quick turnover. That shot was blocked. Never got on net. And as indicative of a 6-0 game, the shots are 36-10 in favor of Pioneer. Now we have another whistle and a stoppage of play. And at Lincoln power play, as Jack Wisman will head to the penalty box, and Lincoln will have another opportunity to crack the brick wall that is Spencer Peck down in the Pioneer goal. And the faceoff will be in the Pioneer zone. Faceoff controlled by Pioneer and sent down the ice. Wisman gets 2 minutes for roughing. Now, Lincoln will bring it up the ice. They get it to the blue line. Held in by Lincoln. Puck directed on net, but right there to intercept was Barroso. And Pioneer will clear. Now Lincoln brings it in. There's a shot, sails wide of the net. Puck is in behind the net. Picked up by Pioneer, and they clear it down the ice. Minute left in the power play, 12:25 in the game. And another clear by Pioneer down the ice. Now Lincoln tries once again, but intercepted by Pioneer. And this time, Brandon McKellar will carry down into the Lincoln zone. He's taken off the puck, held in at the blue line by Feachit. Puck back into the Pioneer zone, but Lincoln going for a line change, so Pioneer will cover up. Just 10 seconds left in the Lincoln power play. Now Pioneer will carry down into the Lincoln zone. Power play is over. Pioneer back at full strength. And Pioneer will go for the line change. Picked up by Lincoln, but held in by Siller. Now right out front to Packard. He can't control the puck. Now he gets it. He'll send it back to the blue line. Well, Bryce Brown is. Now back into the near corner. Packard fighting for it. And Lincoln will clear it out of their own zone. Well, Domino will send it quickly right back into the Lincoln zone. Siller loses control, but held in at the blue line. Domino holds it in for Pioneer, and finally Lincoln will clear it back out center ice. Covered up by Picorni. Picorni carries it in. Picorni looking for the shot. Now the wraparound try. It's taken off his stick, bouncing puck right out in front of the net. There's a shot and a save made, held in at the blue line by Domino. Now puck in behind the net. Picked up by Siller. Siller will turn it to Picorni. Picorni with it. Well, Picorni circling in front of the net. Shot and a high save made. Another quick shot. That by Rudberg. Another save made. And that shot was blocked out in front. Never made it through to the goaltender. And Lincoln will just clear it down the ice and go for the icing. 9:52 left in the third period. Pioneer with the commanding 6-0 lead. Now face off down in the Lincoln zone. Controlled by Pioneer, held in at the blue line. And a shot deflected off a leg. Came out center ice. And going back for it is Helbert. And Helbert loses control. And puck will come out and bring it out. It'll be Begeman. And Begeman will send it into the Lincoln zone. Now picked up by Kaufman for Pioneer right up in front of the net. Lincoln can't clear. Finally, a bouncing puck comes out center ice. And once again, it's been all Pioneer in this third period. Shots now 39-10 in favor of the Pioneers. Now puck back into the Lincoln zone. Held in by Barroso. Now centering pass to Picorni. Behind it, it goes to the wraparound right in front. And cleared by Lincoln. Now bringing out center ice. And a high shot over the head of Peck. Picked up again by Barroso. Finally cleared by Begeman. As Pioneer goes to the line change. Now Picorni. An aggressive rush. He loses control. Lincoln player hits the ice. Still held in by Pioneer. And now comes out center ice. Well, Feachit will send it up the ice for Pioneer. Now carried in by Bondi. There's another save by the goaltender. Puck in behind the net, picked up by Bondi. Bondi circling with it. Now Marr gets it to Picorni. Picorni with a shot. That sails wide of the net. Held in by Feachit. Feachit gets it back. There's a centering pass. No one there. Now Picorni will tee it up, and he'll send another one wide of the net. Lincoln will go for the line change. Pioneer will cover up back in their own zone. Puck to Tommy Picorni. Around one man, then another over the Lincoln line. Now Picorni out in front of the net. And that pass fails to connect. And held in by Brown. A bouncing puck steered aside by the Lincoln goaltender. And now Lincoln will clear. .6:48 to play here in the third period. Now another puck directed on net, so this time covered up. And we'll have another face-off down in the Lincoln Unified Zone. Well, Lincoln Unified has called a timeout. Both teams will head to the bench. Looks like Spencer Peck will come out of the game as goaltender for Pioneer. And in will head freshman Carl Gage. Well, face off down in the Lincoln zone. Controlled by Pioneer once again. That shot never hit a leg, but never got on net. Still controlled by Pioneer. Bradburn will send it back to the blue line for Wisman. Wisman will direct it behind the net. Now right out in front, point blank. Shot by Bradburn. Save made. There's another shot. Now bouncing puck. And steered out center ice by Lincoln. Race for it. Lincoln to behind the net, right out front. And cannot connect on a shot. And Wisman with it. Shot misses wide of the net. And Wisman right outside of the net. This pass is blocked. Now Wisman will get it to Carl. Austin Carl and behind, then it goes to the wraparound and a goal for Pioneer. Austin Carl with the wraparound, and it's Pioneer 7 and Lincoln nothing. And we have a look at that goal on replay. Now Carl picking it up behind the net. You see him wrapping it around and off the far post and into the net. It's Austin Carl with Pioneer's lucky number 7. There's another quick shot by Pioneer, this time by McKellar. And Lincoln Unified will clear the zone, and it'll go far enough for an icing. And another face-off down to the Lincoln Unified end. Now face-off controlled once again by Packard to Pioneer. Packard whiffs on the shot. Lincoln Unified will send it down the ice, and another icing, and another stoppage of play. 5:04 left in the game. Hopefully you enjoyed all the action here on City TV Sports. You can see replays of this game on demand online on a2gov.org/CTN, and just go to their on-demand link. And you can look for the game and watch it on your computer at home. Or call them for replays to watch it on Ann Arbor's Community Television Network, Channel 19. Now cleared by Lincoln and down the ice. Icing waved off this time. And a quick shot by Lincoln right to the side of the net. Picked up by Packard, and he'll bring it down the ice for Pioneer. Now drop pass to Bradburn. He loses control. Lincoln will pick it up, but it's held in. Nice job there by Rudberg, but he's ridden off the puck, and Lincoln will send it back out center ice. All the way down the ice. No icing once again. I think the referee just doesn't want another stoppage of play. Just 4 minutes left in the contest. Pioneer in the command, 7-0. Centering pass is intercepted by Lincoln. Held in by Pioneer. Once again intercepted in front of the goaltender and sent down the ice. And this one is good for icing. Faceoff will come all the way back down into the Lincoln zone. Now controlled once again by Pioneer, picked up by Kaufman. Momentarily loses control, gets it back. Now drop pass, nobody there for Pioneer, and Lincoln will clear. 3:30 left to play. Going backward is Eric Barroso. Barroso will bring it out over the blue line. And will send it forward. And a quick shot by Begeman, and a save made. 43rd shot by Pioneer. Shots 43-11. Quick shot. That one sails wide of the net. Going all the way back down the ice. Picked up by Pioneer. They'll clear their own zone. Back out to center ice. Now circling with it, Bryce Brown and behind his own net for Pioneer. And brought out by Siller. Siller circles with it. Now carried into the zone by Jeremy Brown. And right on net once again, another save made. Now face-off controlled by Bondi. Bondi in behind the net, now to the near corner. Now Rudberg will pick it up right on net. Point blank is Ben Siller, and he can't put it behind the goaltender. Now heading back forward is Jeremy Brown for Pioneer. Covering up, Karcher will bring it back out center ice. He'll send it into the Lincoln zone. We have a whistle. And a Lincoln penalty. Check that, no penalty, just a icing call. Face off back down in the Pioneer zone. Now Pioneer once again hunting goals. And a shot and a save made. Shot by Thomas Karcher. Just a minute 42 left in the game. The referee having an extended discussion with the Lincoln goaltender. Now a face off to the right of said goaltender. Puck in behind the net. C.J. Bradburn takes a spill. Centering pass by Austin Carl misses everyone. And Lincoln will clear. Now Austin Carl once again for Pioneer. High shot sails over the net, off the back glass. Golfed out center ice by Lincoln. And offsides is the call. Pioneer over the blue line early. Face off back out over the blue line. Just a minute 7 left in the contest. Now once again, Louis Marr looking for his hat trick. Save made. Under a minute to play. Play back down into the Pioneer zone. Picked up by McKellar, brought back out center ice. Now puck in behind the Lincoln Unified net. Under 30 seconds to play. Puck back out center ice. Puck taken away by Lincoln. And they'll send it down in the Pioneer zone with just 10 seconds to play in the game. And a valiant effort by Lincoln Unified. But Pioneer with the commanding 7-0 win over said Lincoln Unified team. The final Pioneer 7 and Lincoln 0. I'd like to thank all the people responsible for this broadcast. Our director, Greg McDonald. Audio and replay by Rob Cross. Computer graphics by Robert Hughes. Our camera guys, Nick McCauley, Jim Mount McKinley, Paul Sutherland, and Patrick Hulovic. And this is Pete Poyer. Once again, the final from the Ice Cube, Pioneer 7 and Lincoln 0.